We are so back. And no, not with a filter or Morgan Freeman. A little more grounded this time, however. As you can see, this magnificent beast is modified chainsaw edgelord Gigan from Godzilla Final Wars, the greatest piece of filmography ever to be put to cinema. So today, we're just going to talk about how there's not enough reviews of him on YouTube. Plenty of size comparisons, but we'll get to that. But not enough reviews. Take to his slick fucking shiny blue paint, by the way. Holy hell. The wiring, the tubing that is his very internal organ makeup, including that beautiful red singular cycloptic eye with the little eye on top, and that beautiful bird beak that we all know and love. This figure is too rare, and it's a sin. We just got a re-release of this guy in a 6-inch scale, and the paint doesn't do justice. You see this? You see this, Bandai? That's a painted metal tail. That's what he's supposed to have. But you're all morally bankrupt and want to make a wide release of widely available, and people won't complain. But I know what's going on with you. And this is also an era of Bandai where articulation is on fucking point. We're gonna spin this. Holy shit. Okay, fine. Maybe the other one doesn't, though. Okay. Alright, you can argue. No head, nothing at the head. Got both legs, so homie can have a seat. No tail articulation. Fine. 4 points. Maybe that's not a lot to some people. But I mean, dude, you can literally have him chop someone's head off however you want. What's the complaint? There is none. There is physically nothing you can complain about. Completely movie accurate, with the longer mandibles, the wings, all painted on all sides. No one spared any expense. The blue is perfectly placed on there with the red, nothing bleeding over. A perfect wingspan that's open, none of this foldy bullshit because of shipping. The veins within his legs, look at this. This thing, it looks like it's alive and it's ready to play the next Linkin Park song. And or MCR, depending on which version of Edgy you prefer. My god. The fucking neck collar. He looks like he's being choked like he wants it. Like, Jesus. This is my most glorious, most favorite figure in the collection. But now, we have to get to the most important part of this project. The size comparison. So first of all, we're going to compare him to one of my other favorites, my only Chikokin figure. This is a metal figure, literally. Also a chainsaw Gigan. Literally just dusted him, and he's already got dusted on his fucking shoulder pads. What a G. So, a little smaller, but same thing. Oh yeah, he can also turn his saw blades, and you can take shit off of him. Like, you know what? I'm a human today, so. He's dead. There's a size comparison if he's dead. Okay, we've seen 2 chainsaw Gigans. How about a normal Gigan? This is what the masses are getting today. This is the more modern one. I just picked this boy up. Look at these horribly unpainted wings. I mean, yeah, they're metallic. They look slick. It's a good color scheme on him. But where is all this? What the fuck, Bandai? What the fuck? So there's those 2 next to each other. So we got a pretty good squad here. Just for, for posterity, I also wanted to show you the Bandai Creations, which again, I literally dusted all these before we got into things, and it's still showing a little bit of dust. Jesus. You can give him a hug. But what Bandai Creations really did was something else. This guy. This guy right here. Next we have the Bandai Creations Basic Gigan. This guy is looking concerned and not sure what his place in the world is, but I'll help him find it. I think right here in his crotch doing a car repair. So far we get a pretty good size comparison. I'd say we understand fundamentally what Gigan is about. For clarity's sake, we're just going to throw in this one. He's from the 50th Memorial Box. His card's missing somewhere, but sorry. We'll talk about him at a later date, though. So for now, we're just going to have him talking to this one over here, whispering something suspicious. We also have the Super 7 reaction series that I found at a Target in upstate New York that looked pretty cool. Now, I realized that Gigan also has a huge drinking problem, so we're also going to size compare to this lovely shot glass I have. Uno más, por favor. Haha, get it? Because it says poor. It actually means I spend too much money on Godzilla figures, and I'm very poor. Now, we can also really get into some semanticalities here. Here is a discount DG Health Tums bottle. kind of stands halfway up, maybe a little bit more to him. And because this Gigan in particular is smelly, I got some deodorant to also kind of size compare, which they're actually pretty close in height. I mean, kinda, not really sure. Probably the only other thing, because again, Gigan is an alcoholic, his favorite band is Municipal Waste, and this beer is one of his favorites. He found it at the store, this West Coast style IPA, 7.2% by volume. And considering he's a 7-inch to 8-inch figure, honestly, the fact that his body would be 7.2% alcohol would mean that there only less than one of him would be, like, non-alcohol if he drank this, I think. I think that's how the math works. So, this is just a souvenir can. I'm going to let him have a sip. There you go. But I think I'm out of things to really compare Gigan to. I mean, there's really nothing else. I mean, yeah, there's Godzilla and all that, but Gigan's just gonna win and beat him anyway. So, the real question is, what's the real monster I can compare him to?